And the rest of your sucker pro-blacks. Oops, let me put this seatbelt on. Yeah, and hey, Umar, I just got out of an Uber, brother. But it's not the Uber you be talking about, or you be wishing that you were in that back seat of Chuck, your own freaky self. Yeah, brothers and sisters, I just got out of the Uber with brother. But it's not the Uber you be talking about. Brother passed me his business card. And this brother is sort of like he does that whole cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And you know what that reminds me of? That old sissy jeans, skinny jeans, koala bear face, New York Dumbo living tramp, the people's tramp, or the people's minstrel tramp, that whole Elijah, what happened to common sense guy. Yeah, this brother he just gave me all kinds of trading secrets. Brother, he just gave it for free. Just said, this is what it is. Here's my business card, brother. And that's how he presented it to me. Love the brother for that, but I'm not interested in, cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and all that stuff. But the brother was legit. And he was straight up. He told me what it was. Unlike these suckers, they want to come on YouTube and put on that facade like they're so powerful. They're so knowledgeable. They have so much scholarship, and it goes nowhere. They can't take that around white people. White people just laugh at them and say, get the hell out of my face, you sucker. The white people don't have to use that N-word either. I mean, the black men have belittled them or have downgraded themselves. And then the main ones have downgraded themselves for the most self-hating ass suckers are these well-known YouTubers, these pro-blacks. They talk all that trash in front of you all, and y'all believe that they're so magnificent. And the only thing that make them magnificent is how well they can hold that old black microphone penis in their hands. That's about it. And they grip that mic like they gripping another man's penis. It's a shame. Men, all they do is inspire or aspire to hold mics all day and talk a bunch of rubbish. And then they call our black people, once again, they call our black people with racist names. And then Elijah, he should be ashamed of himself. Like I just said, this brother laid that whole cryptocurrency right on me for nothing, for free. And yet people go to that sucker's channel. You are smart. You need to open up your own business. And all you got to do is click on how to start your own day trading right on YouTube. And you have hundreds, if not thousands of white people, black people talk about this is how you trade. And here some people go into the sucker's channel, all because he's 6'7", got that old cute koala bear face, like who's that little puppy in the window? And then when he stand up, his ass so wide, look like Big Mama and Medea and RuPaul in 2 house coats. I wouldn't be wearing skinny jeans if I was you, sucker. Goddamn ass look like I said before, like a old 1970s floor model TV. And then the sucker got him down, had skinnies on. Man, you should be ashamed. I mean, I bet you got the thongs on too. You should be ashamed of yourself. Walk around talking about alpha male and talking like some old rugrat, some old brat cartoon character. These suckers they sound worse than girls. Nothing wrong with girls, but remember, these suckers are supposed to be masculine alpha male, and here they ain't nothing but old alpha chicks. Oh, alpha sissies. Alpha wearing skinny jeans. But look at Umar Johnson, he wears nothing but alpha dashiki dresses. I flip that word right on them. I love flipping words on people. I love using it what their so-called strengths are and use it as their weaknesses. Call themselves skinny. Call themselves alpha this, alpha that. And here they up here, got skinny jeans on. When shirts look like dresses made by Sean John. It's just disgusting. Then trying to pass it off as a dashiki. Whatever. These suckers should be ashamed of themselves. It's sickening even watch this stuff, but they have a lot of our people fooled. They have a lot of our people like rooting them on, praising them, and they're doing absolutely nothing. And that brother, that Reality's Temple, just hit me up a few minutes ago. The brother, Reality's Temple, Angel Snip Up 7, when you hear this video, I read that comment you wrote. These suckers don't do anything. And if you want to look at the larger scale, you know, you got suckers passing out bean pies and papers like 40, 50 years, and yet nothing has been built in the community.
No,
but like that sister D said, you know, these Omarians, they all sound alike. Yes, they do, sister. What are you doing for? What are you doing for the community? If I am doing something for the community, I sure wouldn't tell you pro-blacks. Y'all just sabotage.
That's right. That's right.
See, this is why ADOS will never be successful either. But let me switch the subject. ADOS will not be successful.
That's right. That's right. Because of the influence of these, just like you said, brother, the influence of these pro-blacks. Let's get this party started. I only have a few minutes. I don't know exactly how much time I have. Let's set this up and do this. We were listening to our brother, Dope Coke One. Hey, Umar! Subscribe to that brother's channel. Support that brother. One of the real ones, the few real ones here on this social media. As always, in the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper, host, the mighty one, Angel Snup 7. I am also your soul brother, number 1. Again, that was our brother, Dope Coke One, speaking out. Make sure that look him up, DOPECOKE 1. Dope Coke One. The brother's on it, knows exactly where I'm coming from, and woo, man. These wow. These pro-black folks are upset with me. They are flagging the hell. Look, don't be shocked if you come here and this channel is gone, or any of my channels are gone. These pro-black, first black, comedic, black conscious community, whatever the hell you want to call these suckers, these sewer rats, faceless and non-faceless. I want to say, they are really, really angry. It's not Google's fault. They are going to the white man. They are going to the white man to flag my channel. But these are the same folks that would tell you, if they threaten your life, you should not go to the white man. But they will go to Facebook and YouTube. They will go to the white man because they know who has the power. They have no power. So, a bunch of hypocrites. So fake. Let me say these few words and let's get out of here. I want you to know that those pro-black guys, Maurice Muhammad, and remember this other guy called Guy Nollywood Jr., they are, I have no evidence, but there is an assumption that they are behind the false flagging of my channel. Maurice Muhammad and Guy Nollywood Jr., who was on my platform. You allow these pro-blacks into your home, and they have questionable intentions. Excuse me a second. They have questionable intentions. Deceitful, manipulative, deceivers. That's what they are. They smile. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, sister. Assalamu alaikum. Black power. Oh, I love you. I love you so much. Give me a kiss. I love you so much. I love you. But as soon as you don't bow down or agree with the crap that they talking, then they smile and they happy if you go to jail or you are shot down in front of your wife and children and you are unarmed. These demons, these Lucifers. I'm not shocked. They have all this supreme intelligence. They do their research. They have the information. They have the supreme wisdom. But when it's all said and done, they flag your material on YouTube. And then they turn around and talk about you only have 10 subscribers. You only get 10 views. So what you messing with me for? If a person only has 10 views, 10 subscribers, what the hell do you need to flag their videos for, no matter what they say? It is because of the word. The word is dangerous. When I tell you I'm the most powerful voice on social media, that's a fact. They cannot hang with me. Nothing they got, all their supreme wisdom, all their research, all that stuff that they think they have, don't mean nothing. And if you take it and challenge the white man with it, you'll see they don't give a damn about it either. Don't mean nothing to them. I know personally, because I use all my research, I use all my information, all that stuff. When I was locked up, and them Caucasian people looked at me and said, this dude crazy as hell. Don't mean nothing. I have a relative close to me, and we were children. And like I told you, I was influenced by the Nation of Islam teachings, and they was also. I actually, as time went on, joined Farrakhan's version of the Nation of Islam. Now they listened, they liked what they had to say, but they never joined none of this pro-black, first black, unapologetically black, pro-African. They never joined none of this stuff. But as children, I want y'all to listen. As children, my relative told me they was affected by it. And they told me, this is their words to me. They said it messed up their whole idea of what life really is about. Because this pro-black, first black, pan-African, all that stuff, it makes you a racist wannabe. It's nothing but being a racist. The Nation of Islam is a racist wannabe. They cannot be racist because they don't have the power. They don't have the control. But that they want to rise up. They want to be like Adolf Hitler. They want to be like Stalin. They want to be in those type of positions so they can dominate, so they can rule, so they can murder, so they can rape, so they can destroy animal life, so they can destroy the planet, just like the white man. They are no different. Listen to them talk. Listen to them talk. It's verified. The only thing you have to do is take the black out of the equation and put white. You can't tell the difference between Maurice Muhammad and the Ku Klux Klan. You can't tell the difference between Guy Nollywood Jr. and the Ku Klux Klan. There is no difference. They are the same. They are the children of white supremacy. They are the children of pink supremacy. If it was not for racism, if it was not for white supremacy, you would not have first black. You would not have pro-black, black conscious, Nation of Islam, Kemetic, Hebrew, Moor, all whatever. The 5% nation. You would have none of that stuff because that's the father. That's the father of it. Somebody was talking about that this whole blackity black stuff really was created by the government. And it makes you wonder about it because J. Edgar Hoover said in those COINTELPRO papers or whatever, said something to the effect that he was expecting or trying to prevent the rise of a black messiah. I never heard these people talk about that. but they repeat what this man said. Why would you repeat what J. Edgar Hoover is talking about? The rise of a black messiah. The same kind of stuff. Whatever the white man say, you hear them, they will repeat it. Same type of stuff, because they are the same. And they hate black folks. They hate soul brothers and sisters. They do not care nothing about you and me. They are just like those racists, just like Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler wanted an all-Aryan existence. All the people on the planet, he wants them to be Aryans, just like him, whatever his idea of what that is. And that's the same thing Maurice Muhammad, Guy Nollywood Jr., and all these Pan-African, pro-black, blackity-black, whatever, that's what they want. They want some kind of fantasy world where they can get rid of everybody, including the Chinese, including the Indians, or any other different people on this planet. Get rid of all of them because this is my planet. The same, the same mentality, the same mindset as Adolf Hitler. And and the world viewed Adolf Hitler as some type of evil, wicked person. So you have to conclude that these persons who have the same mind of an Adolf Hitler is the same. They all in the same clique. But my relative told me it's messed up. They say, I wish I never was told, I wish that crap was never around me. It messed up my mind. It messed up the reality of how they look at the world. And they trying to shake all that all that crap, Nation of Islam teaching that stuff that we was taught when we was children. They can't get it out of their mind. We was taught that as little children, and we grew up that way to a certain point until, see, this is the thing. As long as you cannot think, as long as you are mindless, they got you. All these pro-blackity-black, first black folks, they can't think. I've always been a critical thinker. I always think for myself. So that's why I've never been like them. Even when I was in the Nation of Islam, even though I was in these teachings, I never thought like them. Now, I will be honest with you. I had a very extreme hatred for all white people. I did, as a young person. For all, not for a few. This teaching, this pro-black stuff makes you sick. And it makes you blind to see people for who they are instead of judging them based on them as a person, the content of their character. Like Dr. King said, I was blind to that. I was filled with this hatred for white people. I just have to admit that. I just had it as a young person. Matter of fact, I could say these people were on the level that I was when I was a child. I was a young man, didn't know no better. I had critical thinking skills, but I was influenced by this pro-black Nation of Islam garbage. But as I matured, my critical thinking skills, the way that I think for myself began to emerge, become strong and more. And then I began to question this pro-black mess. I've never been like them. Never. Especially, like I told you, yes, I did have, as a young man, I had a certain unjustified, and I even have a video, if it wasn't for YouTube flagging my channels down, I talked about it. Unjustified hatred for Caucasian people. I did. Unjustified. When I was a young man. But like I told you, I'm influenced by all this rhetoric, this garbage that don't mean nothing. What was it? What did it do for me? Absolutely nothing. What is it doing for them? absolutely nothing. And when you show them it's doing you absolutely nothing, now they want to get angry because they are emotional. And that's what they're thriving off of. They're not looking for nothing tangible. They're looking, everything is based on emotion. But I've never been like them, especially when it comes to my own group of people. I never, no matter what these people said, I never saw Dr. King as a coon or a Sambo. I never had nothing against my gay brothers and sisters or the ones who were married to white folks or whoever. I never had that prejudice or that bias because it's about our freedom. It's not about my personal morality, what I want. See, it's about what they want. Who gives a damn about what you want? But yet you talk about you are for the people. I do this for my people. I'm so for my people. No, you don't. You are out for yourself like Adolf Hitler was out for himself. His sick mindset of what the world and what humanity should be. They have the same mindset again like Adolf Hitler and the Nazis. There is no difference between Maurice Muhammad and David Duke. There's no difference. There's no difference between Donald Trump, who's supposed to be a racist, and Guy Nollywood Jr. All this Pan-African, first black RBG madness, insane. And the thing about it is, they have not produced nothing. They don't produce nothing. To show you how sick these people are, even Malcolm X, and y'all know I'm pro Malcolm X on this channel, but Malcolm X called people coons and Sambos, Uncle Toms or whatever, because this pro-black, that black conscience, that those teachings mess up people's minds, makes you inhuman, make you some kind of Frankenstein monster for real, makes you delusional. This stuff takes people, because if you don't add this, if you don't add the Pan-African, the RBG, the Nation of Islam, the Hebrew, the Moor, most of these people, if you take that out of the equation, you will find most of these people are really nice, sincere, and they actually love people. They care about the world. But because of this sick influence, this mindset, it turns good people into devils, as they say in religion. Lucifers. A bunch of sewer rats, pieces of trash, a bunch of losers. So they want to flag my channel. You get angry at me because I call you for what you are. You're a bunch of losers. You're going nowhere. And they smile. I made a video long time ago, years ago. And I said in those videos, these people are my enemies. These are the enemies of the soul community. I said it a long time ago. But for the sake of brotherhood, for the sake of sisterhood, for the sake of unity, I'll fall back. I already knew these suckers was the enemy long time ago. But time revealed exactly who they are. May I put a disclaimer? I want to put a disclaimer before I continue. This does not mean all. I'm not saying all. I cannot say, it would not be truthful to say all. All pro-black folks, all black conscious folks, they don't think this way. They're not sick in the mind, but it does. It turns these teachings, this information, all this research gives them a pompous, arrogant attitude, make them feel like they know it all, self-righteous, nobody better than me, can't tell them nothing. It gives you this arrogant type of mannerism inside yourself. And that's what we find here. Nothing that they say is wrong because I done my research. I have the information, and they just like the racists. All their information is based upon black being superior. Oh, black was the first people to do this. Black was the first. Who gives a damn? There was a lot of people who drove. Who was the first to drive a car? Who gives a damn? Many people drive cars. Who was the first to eat some spaghetti? People eat spaghetti every damn day. Who gives a damn who did it first? You did it. People benefit from it. They like it. And you move on. But see, that gives us this sense of superiority. Well, I was the first one to make a video on YouTube. So what? That makes you special, makes you great because you was the first one to make a YouTube video. So the hell what? Do you know how many videos been made since then? So what? You was the first one. But now, that's when they think that something is good. You notice when it's something bad, they keep their mouth shut. Because if you're the original man, the Asiatic black man, and you've been on the planet for trillions of years, so you claim, there's no evidence you've been on this planet for trillions of years. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, you the original man, the Asiatic black man, the first man, the best man. Well, guess what? You was the first murderer, you was the first rapist, the first woman beater, first child molester, the first thief, the first liar, and the list goes on and on. They all go hand in hand. You was lying, you was raping, you was murdering, you was having wars, all this before the white man showed up. And like King Noble said, that's a fact. That's a fact. This is what they do to trap you into their bull crap. They smile and they pretend like they really like you. I never was like that. I love the soul brothers and sisters. I didn't care where you come from, how much money you had, if you was homeless, what you was doing in your life. I don't care nothing about that. I love us. They want to turn you into their idea, this sick idea of what we supposed to be. The same mindset again, like the Nazis. They play on your emotion. Watch Maurice Muhammad on his live stream, or even Guy Nollywood Jr. This is what they do. They play on your emotion. They go on YouTube, they go on social media, and find all the videos they can find how black folks get mistreated. Oh, and then they come on the live stream and they put it before you. Look what them devils did to our brother. Look what they did to Sandra Bland. Look what they did to Trayvon Martin. And they keep hyping you up over and over again with what they done. The devil, the white man. This is how they hype you up with emotion. The same way you get hyped up in church. The preacher come out and talks about the evils in the world. That's how, play on your emotion. It's all emotional. That's how they trap you. Because it's true. They mix truth with falsehood. They mix fantasy with reality. And that's how they trap you and get you involved in this sick mindset that they have. And you become just as sick, just as crazy as the people that you complain about. You might as well go to church. Hallelujah. You love me. Yes, Jesus loved me. I love. Who do you love? I love. Yes, Jesus loved me. Might as well do the same thing. Because if you go to a Nation of Islam meeting or one of these debates, black power, all praise due to Allah for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. All praise due to Allah for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Same stuff. Black power. Go ahead, brother. Teach, brother. Teach, brother. Teach. Same stuff. Talk about that white man. The same stuff. The same MO. The same, thank you, Marcus. The same method of operation. The same thing. They are the same thing. Playing on your emotion. That's how they get you. That's the bait to trap you into their madness. The same thing that Adolf Hitler done. Adolf Hitler. Look at Adolf Hitler. Y'all know, because y'all do y'all research. You have the information. You know about Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler did the same thing to stir hatred against the Germans. Except for pro-blacks, they will stir hatred against the people that they claim they love. When it's all said and done, I'm supposed to be a black man. If you don't like what I'm talking about, then just make some videos and counter. Why you have to flag my channel? Why you gotta threaten my life? Because you're just like Adolf Hitler. You're the same. You don't love nobody. You want to take these soul brothers and sisters and make them into some zombies, some robots, the same way that you're a damn robot. Mindless. Let's debate. Debate you. These people don't know how to debate. You watch their debates. These are grown men and they get emotional. And then they believe what they have to stand on is strong, but it's really weak. So when they start losing the debate, they start calling people Uncle Toms and Coons and Sambos. I just watched the video. This black woman was with Jesse Lee Peterson. And Jesse Lee Peterson was heating her ass up. And the only thing she could do is, I'm going to give you a Coon Award. What about these questions, lady? What about these observations that Jesse Lee Peterson is making that is valid? Oh, you're a coon. This is a Coon Award. That's the best they can do. And they try to play Ring Around the Roses. When they get trapped up, then they want to jump off the subject and go somewhere else. Like that troll Alquan when he come here. He wants to play Ring Around the Roses because I trap him up. Then he wants to go somewhere. No. You're going to stay right here. And then when they get trapped up, then they want to try to make mockery of you or even threaten you. They try to bully you, try to talk all loud. See, I can get loud myself. Want to try to get, you're not going to bully a damn thing here. But that's what they do. A bunch of cowards, bunch of weak ass folks. And they don't want somebody like me talking about what they are for real. Because even though their people are mindless, they don't think for themselves, if they hear the right words, if they are in the right mood, maybe something might click and they might say, yeah, that man is making good points. I know I'm making good points. I was there. Remember, as a young man, I was pro-black. I was Afrocentric. I was that stuff. So I know what I'm talking about. I know the mindset. So they make video about me. And I want to learn. See, the difference between myself and them is that I want to learn. Because I know that you're trying to make mockery of me. I know you're trying to bring me down, but you might be saying something I could learn from. So I'm listening, and there's nothing to learn from because I could be wrong. Everything I say on this channel could be wrong. I admit that. So show me where I am in error. Show me the way. So I'm listening because I could be wrong. Maybe I made a mistake. I'm listening for it. But I don't hear nothing. Nothing but character assassination. Oh, Angel Snuffed Up 7 was in the crazy house. Oh, Angel Homosexual is a undercover homosexual. Character assassination. Nothing to teach the people. Nothing to show that what I'm telling them about all this RBG, First Black, Nation of Islam, 5% Nation, Moors, Hebrew, all this black conscious garbage is garbage. Nothing to show the people that it really has substance and it's a solution that really will work for you and me. Nothing. Just pure character assassination, disappeared garbage. And a person who can think, well, as soon as they see it, they're like, man, dude ain't talking about nothing. Now, those who don't think for themselves, those who are immature and silly, because these pro-blacks are immature and they're silly, silly people. I'm not going to have nothing to do with them. A person, when I know that they are pro-black, black conscious, because I know that mindset, they will turn on you like a snake. These guys turn on me. I have done nothing to them. I don't say their names. I'm not bringing their names up. I'm talking about pro-black, blackly black in general. Except when I talk about Brother Ben, and I'm respectful. When I talk about Farrakhan, I'm respectful. Y'all see, I'm respectful in that. I'm not talking about them as a person. I'm talking about these teachings, this pro-black teaching conscious garbage. It's all garbage, real garbage. Let's debate. You can't debate. They don't know how to debate. I'm not going to sit around here and you start crying and get emotional, want to start calling people names and all this old other foolishness that they do. That's not a debate. I know how to debate. When you go to court, you have to know how to debate. And you can't get emotional in the courtroom. I know how to debate. They don't know how to debate. It's real funny. Now, it's real funny that until I came with the Mississippi campaign, everything was all right. But then when I began to present the Mississippi campaign, then you see what they done to me. They immediately started attacking the idea because it's outside of that black conscious garbage. It's outside of their God. God won't get the credit. Black conscious won't get the credit. So Maurice Muhammad, the first thing he do, I like the idea, but I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it from what it is. Just like my brother Dope Coke was saying. That's what they do, or that's what they done with the hashtag ADOS movement. What's his name? Tariq Nasheed and some of these other pro-blacks get on board and they turn and flip things around and made it something gruesome. And that's what Maurice Muhammad done. Took the Mississippi campaign and made it something hateful, slanderous, nasty, and vile. And that's not what it's about. It's about the love and the benefit of all our people, not trying to turn everybody into what I want them to be. Because it makes no difference about what I want. I love you, and I want what's the best interest of you. We'll figure the rest of this stuff out later on. You need to be liberated from an oppressor once and for all. This other stuff don't mean nothing to me. We can work it all out. Like Public Enemy said, brothers need to work it out. These suckers don't want to work nothing out. They want to try to force you. I asked that guy Nollywood Creep, I asked him, if you had the power, would you try to force me to call myself an African? And then he said, well, you know, well, we are Africans. And I said, see, I already know their mindset. I already know that. So people like him and Maurice Muhammad, these suckers talk about we love the black people. They will murder you in a minute. They will lynch you in a minute. Just like the racists did and still would do. They are no different. The only difference between them and Adolf Hitler is they don't have the power and they're not going to get it. That's what makes them even more angry, because they're not going to get the power like Adolf Hitler. I am so happy that brothers and sisters in this country, most of them just ignore these black conscious folks. They ignore the Nation of Islam when they're on the street. It's 40 It's 40 to 70 million of us in this country. The few thousand that go for all this bull crap that they put down, hey. But as far as us as a group of people, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna be able to gain the momentum to do a damn thing. And if you notice, they talk all this, go back to Africa, Pan-Africanism, let's separate. But if you notice, they buy houses and cars and they live comfortable right here in America. They are not going to no Africa. They are not separating. They're not doing a damn thing. They are living just as comfortable as Jesse Lee Peterson or anybody else in this country, if you can. Some of us, brothers and sisters, unfortunately, you know, we're struggling financially or whatever. But if you can live comfortable in this society, Maurice Muhammad is living off his woman. I don't want to talk about him like that, but if he quit his job, that means you don't have no income, so who's taking care of you? So that means his woman is taking care of him, but he's a man. Doing what? What are you doing to bring us some money? I don't know. Maybe he is. Maybe he's selling apples on the street. Or he's getting donations from his Cash App, GoFundMe. Because that's all these dudes, that's all this pro-black garbage do, is beg you for your money. They get angry at me because I go in my personal pocket and I'm able to share what I have with my audience. I've done it. I've shared my wealth. I shared what I have with you and other people. Gave away about $3,000 last year, almost going on $3,000 this year. Matter of fact, I think I've done it because I like helping people. They get angry because they are takers. They don't give nobody nothing. And I give. I like to give. I'm not going to let you come around me and you tell me that your baby is hungry and I know I can help. I'm not going to try to help you. That's just not me. I don't do that. I just don't do that. That's just me. I don't want to see, matter of fact, I don't want to see no human being, regardless to your race, your sex or orientation, none of that stuff. I do not like to see human beings suffer. You know why? Because I demonstrate the best religion. What is the best religion? To treat a person like you want to treat yourself. I don't want to see you hungry because I don't want to be hungry. I don't want to see you homeless because I don't want to be homeless. I'm not going to be prejudiced against you because of the color of your skin because I don't want that for me. But these pro-black, blackity-black folks are hypocrites, liars, baby versions of Adolf Hitler. And that's why they get so angry. Nothing but a bunch of professional beggars, a bunch of losers. And the way that I bring it, it just hurts them to the core. Why don't you work on yourself? Why don't you find something that works? I'm telling you what will work, but you don't want nothing to do with that because you want to give black conscience, you want to give your God the credit. That's the reason why. You know and I know that this Mississippi campaign is the best way to go. It's a lot of work, but if you can be successful, it's a big payoff. But you'd rather sit around here and just be emotional. Jesus will fix it. Allah will fix it. Master Prophet Muhammad will fix it. Yahweh will fix it. That's all y'all want to do, be emotional. And talk about what you gonna do. What could have been done. What God gonna do. That's all you want to do, sit about. Our God gonna do this. It's thousands of these people. You hear me? Do you hear me? It's thousands of these people. They can't accomplish nothing. They brag about the Million Man March. something that happened in 1995 that did not create nothing of substance, that's the best they can do. It's march. 1, 2, 3, 4, march, march. Black power. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable, that's the only thing they can do. Some of them might have some rundown farms. Some of them might have some rundown businesses. It ain't nothing to talk about. When you look at the condition of the 40 to 70 million in this country, it don't mean nothing. The only thing that can affect 40 to 70 million in this country is something big, because you're looking at something big, something that Jesse Lee Peterson, Tommy Sotomayor, Yvette Carnell, Tariq, something that everybody won't have a problem with. But just like my brother Dope Coke 1 says, these pro-blackly black folks or whatever, they are out to sabotage, jealousy, envious, because they are taught that they have the supreme wisdom. They are taught that they know it all. But when they see something like the Mississippi campaign, it did not come from them. They can't get with it. They can't get with it because it's impossible. How could something that good come from somebody like him? He's not really black conscious. He's not a Pan-African. He's not an Israelite. He's not a Moor. I'm going to say this in my conclusion. From the Quran, and from the Quran or from Islamic teachings, it is taught that God, Allah, chooses whom he pleases. It does not say that Allah specifically is going to choose a Muslim to do whatever. Allah, God, chooses whom he pleases. It's not up to you. It's not up to her. It's not up to us. It's up to God. And if God finds I'm more worthy of an idea, so he'll use me to bring it to us, not you. You know why? Because you're not worthy. And you're not worthy. You are biased. You really hate soul brothers and sisters. You're a damn racist wannabe. You're not real. You're a bunch of hypocrites. Y'all fake. You're cowards. You're a bunch of losers. Just like I say, a bunch of sewer rats and pieces of trash. That's what you have become. You don't have to stay that way. But at the present moment, because of your sick mind, that's what you become. It's not my fault. You get angry at me because I'm the man in the mirror. But just like Micah said, you need to make a change when you look at the man in the mirror. You don't want to make a change. You're happy being a Fruit Loop. You're happy being a damn fool. You're happy living in fantasy. You might as well go back to white Jesus. What's the difference between black conscious crap and white Jesus? There is no difference. It's emotional. Y'all hooping and hollering. But really, you will get more from white Jesus than these pro-black folks, because in a lot of these churches, they will feed you. They'll find some clothes. They'll help you get job training. They'll help rehab you from a drug addiction, all kinds of stuff. A white church or a black church or whatever. Church. What do you get? Woo! I'm going to be out of here, y'all. What do you get from black conscience? Pan-African or RBG. You get made mockery of. They really don't love dark-skinned people. They don't. Get them angry. It always, you can tell, they want to call me a black such a, they want to talk about my skin color, because black still is not beautiful to them. It's not. What you would get from them? A bullet. A bullet in front of your wife and your children, and you are unarmed. You saw what Maurice Muhammad did. I'm 50-some years old, soon to be 60. This man, I'm probably 20 years, might be 20 years, 15, 20 years older than him. He talking about beating the old man up. These are the people that love us. These are the people that love you. I do this for my people. I do it for my people. I do it for my people. What's that? In vogue. Woo. I'm going to talk about it. You need to make a change. You're dirty. Time for y'all to take a bath. Clean yourself up. It's not too late. Be the people that you claim that you are and love the people. Or just stop telling this damn lie. Hey, what's up there, Brother Gary? What's up? Stop telling this damn lie that you are for the people. Brother Gary, they would not like you. They would not like you, Brother Gary, because most people don't know that your mother is Asian. I don't have no problem with that, Brother Gary. I saw videos of you and your mother. Your mother's cool people, as far as I'm concerned, but I'm not pro-black. I'm not pro-black. I don't want to go to Cali, brother Gary. I'm trying to stay close to home as possible. Those type of trips, I can't. I'm too old for that stuff. I just can't do it, man. But on that note, thank you, Brother Gary. Thank you, Brother Marcus. Twin, those in the chat room, those who are listening. We are simulcasting on my Facebook. So thank you to my soul brother and sister family on Facebook. Thank all of y'all. I want to tell you this. I can be wrong. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I can be silly. Some of y'all watch some of these videos. I can be silly. I can be stupid or whatever. But one thing for sure, I'm serious about this. One thing for sure, I want to do everything I can to bring an end to our oppression under this racist system once and for all. I'm not talking about emotion. Oh, teach Angel Snap 7. Preach, brother. I'm not into that kind of stuff. What's the sense of doing that? And then as soon as you finish, you go right back to being a damn slave. All that emotional garbage. I'm not into that. You need to be free. You need to be liberated from an oppressor once and for all. I love you too, Brother Marcus. Love y'all for real. I'm not faking the funk. I'm not trying to trick you. I don't want your damn money. I want you free. I don't want to control you. I don't want to control your life, tell you what to do, how to eat, when to get up, when to go to bed. Hell, you might as well be in prison. You might as well be in jail. I'm not about that. You deserve an opportunity to express yourself and be free. You already been under that kind of crap almost 500 years. What's the sense of getting liberated just so that you can change slave masters? Oh, you don't like the white man. Now you got a Negro that you serving. He's your slave owner. To hell with that. I want us, and I want every woman, you're supposed to enjoy freedom, justice, and equality. There's no woman better than me. No woman is above me. I walk with my sisters straight. We are equal. I'm not no damn head of household. If my woman is more capable of leading the household, I have no problems. Go ahead, Terry. Go ahead and do it, baby. Because we all one and the same. She's gonna lead that family what's in the best interest of myself, family, and our children. I'm not into that these women are below me. No. I'm not gonna do that. There are sisters, because you've been brainwashed with these woman-hating religions and living in this patriarchal society. You G for that. You need to stop G'ing for that. Stop letting, these men are not smarter. Look how silly and stupid, immature these guys are. Are you serious? You mean to tell me you can't do no better than them? You gonna let these fools rule over you and control you? As silly, as emotional as they are? Really? The only thing that make these guys feel like they men is they can come on YouTube and scream and holler Black Power, RBG Nation, all that garbage. And because they find a silly woman and they can control that silly woman and can control the children. Because they can't control the real enemy. They can't do nothing with the white man. The only thing they can do is beat up old people, shoot down unarmed people, control women and children. That's all these suckers can do. Hey, what's up there, King Tut? Thank you very much, King. But thank y'all for being. I know it's early in the morning. My day is about to get started. And just like folks always say, we got to do better. If you don't do better, I'm telling you, if we don't do better, I talk about it all the time. Either we're going to mess around and go into mass graves, or since y'all want to go to Africa so bad, they will be sending your happy ass to Africa. But the problem is, they will be sending our happy ass to Africa, and the Africans that you love, they'll be waiting on the shore with their AK-47 and their grenade launchers. You ain't coming here either. I don't know where you're going, but you got to get the hell out of here. Because those people, these pro-black folks, live in a fantasy world. Those people on that continent don't love you the way you think they do, because they don't. The only in the black conscious pro-black mind. That's the only place. In the real world, everybody know, our people, we know they don't love us like that because we are not them. They know we're not them. And I am not. And I'm very happy to say, I am not first black, I'm not pro-black, black conscious, all that garbage. These people have become our enemies. These people are in the way of our true progress. They are a detriment. They are a cancer unless they change. But with the current mindset, the way they are, it's a wrap. The only thing we can do following them will be broke, pulled down and out, and probably in the bottom of a mass grave. And that's the reality of it. These silly ass people. On that note, let me get out of here. Thank y'all again for listening. King Tut, C. Muhammad. Oh, I got a Muhammad in my chat room. What's up, C. Muhammad? And like I say, everybody, see, there's a Muhammad in my chat room. When people are sincere, they try to understand where you're coming from. They're not emotional. They try to understand where you're coming from, what you talk. Because I don't mean any harm to nobody. I'm not wishing death on Farrakhan. I don't wish death on Maurice Muhammad. I don't wish death or hurt on nobody. But this is not working, y'all. This is not working. Why are you going to continue to waste time and resources on things that's not getting the job done? Just like my brother Marcus said, if you know better, and we do, then we do better. The reason why you're not doing better is because you don't know better, whether you agree with that or not. It's simple as that. On that note, Audi 5000, I'm out of here. Send a shout out to my soul sister, Nova Levine, my soul brother, Taalik, and who else is out there? If I missed you, Sister Ann X, hey, Sister Ann, all of y'all. I love us all. I'm on Audi 5000, y'all. Check y'all, catch y'all on the flip.
I used to watch Yvette Cornell. I'm not saying I don't like her or nothing like that. It just, I'm not even on YouTube much unless I come to make a video or, late at night I chill and watch some interesting things. I should follow Yvette Cornell. I actually like the sister. And I like Tone Talks. And, this whole big thing with ADOS. I let people debate that ADOS. But one thing that went wrong with that whole hashtag ADOS is, and it's nothing against Yvette Cornell or that brother Tone Talks. It's just pro. I apologize, but these pro-blacks got a hand in that now. So this whole hashtag ADOS movement has been sabotaged. It has been infiltrated. And when if they even make it to Congress or the White House or the Senate or whatever, or get in the politicians' hands, it's already corrupted. It's been corrupt. I mean, it's disgusting. But you know who did that or have done it? These pro-blacks. These pro-blacks. All of a sudden, you hear Tariq Nasheed name more than you hear Yvette Cornell and Tone Talks. And if I'm not mistaken, that whole movement came from right out of that how can I say, right out of that corner of Yvette Cornell and Tone Talks. And here you got this old pimp sissy.
Hey, what's up there, brother Leon? What's up? How's the family, bro?
He might even need some man semen mixed in with some Vaseline to put on those lips to even get it more moisturized. Or better, yeah, I think he already just beat me to it. I guess he already came up with that thought. Put man semen in Vaseline and give himself some old homemade remedy, like you know how people used to do down south, make up all these homemade remedies. But that's the nature of these pro-black freaks. And nothing but freaks. You got a nerve to talk about gay men. What the hell are you talking about? But let me get back to the subject. ADOS. ADOS has been already infiltrated and sabotaged. ADOS have already been undermined. It's been undermined by these pro-blacks. And like I said, who the hell is going to invite Tariq Nasheed to like some type of legislative hearing or something like that? Who? Because the first thing they would do is pull up all his goddamn, excuse me for cursing, all they're going to do is pull up all these little weird-ass YouTube videos and him talk about, you bitch-made nigga, you fuckboy, you faggot nigga, you motherfucker nigga, you cool, you been winch. And then they're going to say, I'm sorry, sir, but how can you represent ADOS and you're using the same language that the slave owners used against our ancestors? This is the irony. This is the contradiction. This is the hypocrisy. This is where things will go all wrong. You cannot present that stuff on social media. I mean, but where else can you present it? I understand. But when these pro-blacks get a hand in that, it's ball game. I mean, it's ball game. Let me put this in my lap. It is ball game.